Okay, hello again. Welcome back. I've been doing some more testing on the ignition system. I wasn't having a whole lot of luck initially. I tested the coils here using my multimeter. If you test across the primary here and here, you should get about 2 or 3 ohms or so, and that was about good. And if you test across the secondary from this post here to either of these two terminals, you should get about 4 or 5 kilo ohms, which was pretty much exactly what I was getting. I did that on both coils, and so both coils are testing out according to spec. After that, I tested the plug leads, these guys here, and they, if I remember correctly, they're supposed to have about 15 kilo ohms of resistance built into the caps. And I tested those, and one of them was good, and the other one there was no connection at all. But there was a spare in the old box of parts that I was able to repurpose. So all those components seemed to be good, but I still wasn't getting a whole lot of spark. However, I noticed I was getting some strange, continuity issues. Continuity would cut in and out, and I had to jiggle the ignition key or something sometimes to get it back. And I think I may have isolated the problem here to the kill switch. And yes, it's in pieces, and no, that's not the problem. But I noticed the kill switch didn't seem to be changing connectivity anywhere, and that didn't make any sense. So I pulled it open, and lo and behold, one of these wires. If I can get a stupid thing to focus, one of these wires here is not properly connected. You can't really see it that well, but it's frayed in the terminal. Some light on that. No, that doesn't help. And the terminal down here, where it's supposed to connect, is not supposed to be, isn't actually connected. It's one of the white wires, which should come from the ignition key to the kill switch, and then it goes out this white and yellow wire here, and that goes back to the coils, actually. So, so there's no connection between the ignition, the actual power, and the coils, because the kill switch is dead. So I'll have to fix that up. That's probably what's been causing all of my headaches. I'm not sure if I'm going to solder that, fix it properly right away, because I'm not a very good solderer, and that's a pretty awkward space to work in. Or if I might just bridge it at the, there's a connector in here, in the headlight actually, right this one here. You can see all the wires going in and out of it there. And I might just bridge it there and try that. So stay tuned. I'll affect either one of those repairs and give the old spark a try again. Okay, so after some more diagnosticizing, I realized that the kill switch itself doesn't seem to work properly. Like if I flip it up and down, the continuity across the terminals inside of it don't actually change either. So that'll need to be taken apart properly and dealt with at some point. But for now, I just decided I'd bridge across the connection here. This is a little ghetto fix, just for now, just to get the spark working. So testing the continuity here. Let's see my lead. Now I can test across the white yellow wire here. And that goes to the live terminals. So that is exactly what you'd expect with the ignition on and the kill switch sufficiently engaged. So here we are. Let me hook up the battery. Got the battery. Come on. There we go. I got light. You can see that there. And where did I put my screwdriver? There we go. I discovered it's much easier just to open the points manually than it is to turn the bike over. So I'm on this coil here. So that's the that's the black and yellow lead right there. So down here, black and yellow is the bottom one. So you can see if I just open these up manually. Let's watch the spark plug. See if we get any fireworks. Don't try this at home. Which, of course, is exactly what I'm doing. Come on. Doesn't want to go. Nothing. I have that plugged in properly, yeah. Nothing. I wonder if I accidentally disconnected something. Okay, stay tuned. I'm gonna look into this. Okay, so because I'm a bit of an idiot, I forgot that I had disconnected the lead to the coil here. I've got that hooked up again, and we'll give that another shot. So, okay, so there's my spark plug. There's my points. Let's see. Oh, I got something. It's sparking at the points, unfortunately, instead of the plug, like that. See. So I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but that's obviously a huge amount of progress. Oh, well, yeah, that's sparking the plugs too. We got spark. There we go. Looks like it's a decent spark. Not fat, but it is nice and blue anyway. Look there. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Let that charge up a bit. Okay, it's not... Yeah, there we go. Spark. So, yeah, that's a huge improvement, obviously. So, now that I got the spark working, I'm gonna check the other plug, and then it's time to start tearing apart the fuel system and seeing what works there. I talked to some guys at the local vintage bike shop about my fuel tank, and they said that what they usually do is they send it to another local business to get that looked at. And I talked to them, and they said that they use muriatic acid, and we'll seal it and do all that for about $125. So that is definitely tempting, definitely something worth considering getting it done professionally. Just a little bit of peace of mind is always nice. So I'm going to look into that more and think about that and see where that takes me.